The mountain just wanted to sleep. But while it was dreaming, it missed the entire Jurassic era. It didn't even notice the oceans turning into dry land. For millions of years, it drifted slowly with the Earth's crust, sleeping through hundreds of ice ages. Once a majestic peak, it had worn down into a small hill. A massive tree grew on its summit. But one day, a sudden noise broke the silence. It turned out to be workers. These were people of the industrial age, obsessed with building cities. They cut down the trees, and the noise was so loud, the mountain couldn't even close its eyes. It had no choice but to retreat. It hid deep in the forests and fields, hoping to find a place to rest. But just as it closed its eyes, a rope looped around its nose. Right in front of a startled girl, two men dragged it away and took it home. After being carved and polished, it became a grindstone, forced to work day and night without rest. Years later, the grindstone finally stopped spinning. But before it could catch its breath, a group of soldiers burst in and took it to a munitions factory. There, they broke it down and turned it into a shell. It became a weapon used to attack enemy ships. When it hit its target, its body shattered once again and sank to the bottom of the ocean. Finally, I can rest, it thought. But the currents washed the fragment back onto the shore. It wandered lost, searching for peace. Luckily, it found an old glove and settled on it. But before it could fall asleep, it realized the glove was a museum exhibit. Tourists came by constantly, taking photos without stop. The dream of silence was ruined again. A child accidentally bumped the display. The exhibit fell, and the fragment ended up in a trash bin. It shattered again upon impact. But worst of all, a heartbroken guy picked it up and threw it through the window of his ex-girlfriend, who had cheated on him. The fragment covered itself with a newspaper like a blanket, trying to sleep. But soon, a steamroller passed by, crushing it into dust. This dust was tossed onto a beach with the rest of the trash. Now I'll rest, it thought, but it was loaded onto a truck and sent to a factory. There, under intense heat, it was melted into high-tech space glass. It launched into space on a rocket to explore the mysteries of the universe. But as the speed increased, the satellite hit a meteorite, shattered, and burned up before crashing onto a distant planet. Over countless centuries and transformations, it grew once again into a majestic mountain. Flowers bloomed, and the planet flourished. At last, it found the true silence it had been searching for.